And here is the Writer's Almanac for Monday, the 27th of September, 2021. It was on this date, 1825, the first steam-powered passenger railway began service in England. The train went from Shildon to Stockton, preceded by a man on horseback carrying a banner that read Periculum privatum utilitas publica, the private danger is the public good. About 600 people aboard, most of them riding in open coal cars, the dignitaries in a passenger coach. The inventor of the steam engine, George Stephenson, rode on the footplate. A brass band boarded the train at Yarm to complete the journey. It's the birthday of Jack Kerouac's girlfriend, Joyce Johnson, born New York City, 1935. She wrote a book about it, Minor Characters, a Young Woman's Coming of Age in the Beat Orbit of Jack Kerouac. She wrote, artists are nourished more by each other than by fame or by the public. To give one's work to the world is an experience of peculiar emptiness. The work goes away from the artist into a void, like a message stuck into a bottle and flung into the sea. It's the birthday of Carrie Brownstein, born in Seattle, 1974, co-founder of the punk rock band Slater-Kinney and co-developer of the comedy show Portlandia, of which she said, I live in a city where fleece is considered an appropriate fabric for any event. It was on this day in 1962, Rachel Carson's book Silent Spring was published. Many scientists had published work before her that questioned the widespread use of pesticides, including DDT, but Carson gathered these reports in one place and wrote a book that people enjoyed reading. The New Yorker serialized it in the summer of 1962. It came out. It was a huge bestseller. And Carson, though she was very ill from her cancer treatments, appeared on many TV shows to promote it. Chemical companies backed by the U.S. Department of Agriculture were not fans of the book. They tried to sue Carson and her publisher, and the New Yorker spent $250,000 on a campaign calling her a hysterical woman and a communist. She died of breast cancer in April 1964, but she lived to see the book's commercial success, though not to see the Clean Air Act and the Clean Water Act, the Occupational Safety and Health Act, or the Environmental Protection Agency, all of which came about due in some part to her book, Silent Spring. Here's a poem for today by Thomas R. More, Finding Everything. Did you find everything you were looking for? Julie, the magenta-haired checkout girl, asks. And no, I think. I didn't find inner peace or answers to several questions I've been mulling, like, are we headed for nuclear war? And does the rest of the world think America has gone bonkers? And also, by the way, I could not find the tofu bacon, and the chocolate sorbet shelf was empty. I did find canned pumpkin in aisle 4, but I am silent and smile at Julie, who seems to know what I'm thinking anyway. So I hold back and muse on the view of the bay this morning when we walk the dog and the parsnip soup we'll make for dinner, and realize that total fulfillment probably jades the senses, and the bagger asks if I'd like help today carrying my groceries out to the car. A poem by Thomas R. More, Finding Everything, from his collection Redstone Fragments, published by Moon Pie Press and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.